Hi, Paula. Ciao con, Paula.
Oh, hi.
Hi. There
Hi.
you are. Hi.
Um,
How are you?
Uh, I'm great. I think so.
Good. Having a good week?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
But like I've done all of my exams, so I have
Yeah.
nothing much to do except from, focusing for my IELTS.
Right. Right. Have you finished your other exams?
Yes, I finished all of my exams.
Great. And you are happy with the scores you got?
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with the scores I got.
Well,
They're all,
kind of happy. He said.
yeah.
Okay. But you're mostly happy with them. That's
Yes,
great.
mostly I'm happy about.
That's good. All right. So you've got the IELTS this Saturday.
Oh, actually, I mistake. I have mistaken it. It's actually on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, that's good. So we've got time. Maybe if I've got time on Saturday. We can have another lesson if
Oh,
you.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Could be great. Thank you.
Yeah. So we can do this afternoon and on Thursday afternoon, and
Yeah.
then maybe on Saturday.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
But I'll let you know about that on Thursday. But that should be okay.
Yes,
Should be okay. All right. So you just want to do speaking today?
I think so. I was
Yeah.
gonna, I was gonna send you my essays.
Yeah.
This
That's
afternoon too.
right.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can do that later. I talk to you about that next time. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah. So yeah, I mean your task two essay is pretty good. It's just the have you done any task ones recently? We've sort of
Yeah.
forgotten about
Yeah.
that.
I've also told my mom about that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much um confident about my task to writing part.
Mm,
I don't have much, problems on that because we've
no.
got a lot of school too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like task one, I think I'm not very much I'm not very confident about that.
Right. But also, of course, it's not worth that much. So,
Yeah.
but still, you still want to do okay at it. If you know
Yeah, of
to
course.
get a good mark, of course. Of course.
Because
Uh,
I've seen like a lot of the topics,
yes.
especially the process maps one, and it's
Hmm.
really hard. They have like really
I
complicated maps.
okay. Okay. So you do want to look at that at some stage?
Yeah,
I
it's
because I because I think the process ones and the maps are actually the easiest. I think because yeah, because all you have to do is describe exactly what you see in front of you. You don't have to analyze at all, which
uh,
you do with which you do with the tables and graphs.
yeah.
Yeah, all you got to do. But anyway, we can look at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you first, then I just want to play you a quick part of a video. Okay, so
Okay.
this is another IELTS Advantage video. Just this is another way of answering part two.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So hang on, let's need to find the right part of the video. Won't play it all, just a short part. Okay.
Hi everyone, Chris here from IELTS Advantage.
Just have to queue it up. Is it hot there today or getting cool?
No, it's getting cold. I think this, the first day that it's actually cold
Is
here.
it starting to get a bit colder?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen Anna lately?
No, I haven't seen her lately.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right. Can you see the video on your screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Great. All right.
to do that, and they've got a queue of people outside waiting to come in and do the test, and they have to get through all of those people. So if your every answer is like 2 or 3 minutes long, they're going to keep stopping you and stopping you and stopping you. And the problem with that is you're going to feel like you've done something wrong. You're going.
And I'll just go ahead a wee bit. That's not quite where I wanted to start. Oh, I know what's wrong. Sorry, Paula, wrong video. I'll just change the video. Hang on a sec.
Some amazing vocabulary and amazing grammar.
Okay, this time, this should be the right one.
Would never do that. Okay, let's look at the strategy.
Okay, can you hear the audio okay?
Yes, I can hear it.
Great, okay.
In a little bit more detail. I'm going to take you through it step by step. So if it looks a little strange or different from what you have experienced before or have been taught before,
I can't
number one,
see the video though.
Sorry, Paula?
I can't see the video.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry,
I
okay.
can just hear the audio, you know.
You can hear the audio, you can't see the video.
Yes.
Okay, now why is that? Can you see the video now, Paula, or not?
Yes, I can see it
You're
now.
going to have to talk about the main.
Can you hear it okay?
Yeah, I can hear it okay.
Okay, good. So yeah, so what he's talking about is just basically the strategy for part 2, okay? And what is going to be talking about basically is just adding your own bullet points, all right? So I think I remember last time I talked to you about how you should tell a story and talk about an experience. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. So, and the other way, which is what he's showing you now, is just the other way of doing it, of course, is just adding more of your own bullet points.
Yes.
So it's only about 3 or 4 minutes. So here we go.
Topic. It's really, really important. You have to stick to that for 2 minutes, so establish what it is. So number one, what is the main topic? Take time to understand what it is, because if you don't understand what it is and you just start talking, you're going to go off on a tangent and you're not going to actually stick to what the actual topic is. Number two, think about each bullet point. All right, so look at the different bullet points, and what you're trying to do here is establish which ones you actually want to talk about. All right, so describe something you own which is very important to you, where you got it from. Okay, no problem, I can talk about that. How long you have had it. Yeah, no problem. What you use it for. Yeah, no problem. Explain why it is important to you. I can't really think why it's important to me. Okay, so here we go. We're going to delete that.
Okay, so what he's saying, I'll just quickly paraphrase for you, is that and of course you've only got a minute to do this, so you have to do this very quickly, is just very quickly, obviously, decide what you're going to talk about, and then decide which of the bullet points are useful to you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay, good.
Okay. So we've understood the main topic, and we've thought about the bullet points, and we've deleted the ones that we don't want to talk about, and we've thought about these ones that we do want to talk about. The next one, add any others that will help. So we're going to add more things in that will help us think about the topic and talk about the topic. So let's think about some things that we could add in here. We could add in our opinion. We could add in, we could introduce the topic. We could describe it. We could talk about the past. We could talk about the future. And there are many, many, many other things that you could talk about. And then just something, describe something you own, which is very important to you. You know, related to that, who got it for you? You know, how often do you use it? So you could quickly think about these things, and then again, just delete the ones that you want to leave out. So maybe I can't really think about this one. It'd be easy to introduce it and easy to describe it. Past, no. Future, yeah. Who got it for me? How often? Yeah, no problem. So now you've gone from 4 bullet points to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Would it be easy for you to fully develop each one of these and talk for the 2 minutes? No problem whatsoever. Add any others that will help. Think about what you want to say. All right, so don't spend the whole minute just thinking about bullet points. Actually compose yourself and think about what you want to say. Now you might be thinking, Chris, there's no way that I can do this in 1 minute. That's where practice comes in. You cannot use this strategy and immediately get better and immediately start to speak fluently for 2 minutes. Like anything, you need to practice it, but I guarantee if you practice this, it'll become second nature and you will just be able to do it so quickly on exam day. Number 5, speak naturally or speak naturally until the examiner stops you. The examiner will stop you when you get to the 2 minutes. Believe me, they've got stuff to do. They don't want you in the room any longer than you have to be there. Just keep talking and the examiner will stop you. So why is this strategy so effective? Because it gives you freedom. It gives you freedom to talk about whatever you want related to the main topic, and you only talk about the things that you are comfortable talking about, and you're never going to run out of things to say. Remember, the biggest problem is people run out of things to say, then they lose their fluency, they lose their coherence, they start repeating ideas, they start to panic. This gives you so much freedom. And most of the people who we work with, they don't even get to most of the bullet points, but they're just there waiting for them in case they need to talk about them. All right? So again, the most important thing you need to do here is practice this strategy. So in order to...
Okay, so what he's trying to say, I'm sure you understand already, but I'll just summarize it for you, is don't just look at the 4 bullet points. Scan them very quickly, decide which ones are useful to you, and then come up with 3 or 4 of your own. Okay, so this gets around the problem of people just looking at those 4 bullet points, and they talk about first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and it's only taken them 30 seconds, and they've still got a minute and a half to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, so that is the other way. Instead of, like I say, you can, look at the main topic and maybe think straight away of some experience or some story you can relate that to, and that's fine. But this is the other way. If you can't straight away have a story that you can talk about, then just quickly think of some more bullet points, just as he did then with that topic. So you end up with maybe about 7 or 8 bullet points, and that's much easier to talk about for 2 minutes. If you have 8 different things that you can just look at your piece of paper, oh yeah, I was going to talk about this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so that's the strategy. So you've got 2 strategies in summary. One, as I said before, is talking about an experience, telling a story about your experience. Number 2, just make more bullet points.
Yes.
Okay, to help you fill up the 2 minutes. All right, would you like to practice one?
Okay.
Okay, so let's have a look here. All right, do the first one, Paula, okay?
Oh wait, you know, like I don't know why, but the screen is divided by half, and I
Ah,
not clearly see the, you know, the
okay. Hang on then. In that case, let's
um,
look here. Right, this should be better.
oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so do you want to do the first one here, Paula, the famous person one?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so
So first of all, we'll
yeah.
just go through the strategy, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what you're going to do is quickly look at this. Who is the person? You have to quickly think of a person, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Emma Watson. Okay, I think that's you know, the
You've
best.
got a person? Okay.
I got a person.
Okay, so obviously you need to say who the person is, how
Yes.
you got to know, why is they famous, explain why you admire that person. Can you think of another few bullet points just quickly, Paula?
Yeah, who the person is,
Yeah,
how
which you've got.
how I know about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why I admire them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe why they're famous, what they do for the living, and how I feel like connected to them.
Yes, that's a good one. So you just write down how connected or something as part of your notes.
I can
What
tell,
else? What else can you say about the famous person?
I think I can tell a story about how, you know, how I, you know, grow my interest.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, and you can maybe think, I'm just trying to think myself of other bullet points. Do other people admire this person?
Yeah.
Is maybe one. Again, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Like he was saying in the video, you might write down 3 or 4 things and then get rid of 2 of them because
Yes.
on second thoughts, they're not so good. But you just need to quickly think of, like I say, 3 or 4 that
Yes.
you can possibly use.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to be like this person? Maybe is another one.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Have you got enough to go on, Paula?
Yes, I have enough to go on.
Okay, so I'll give you a minute to think about that now. Okay.
So I can about the person.
Yeah. You got 1 minute to think about it, then 2 minutes to talk. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So 1 minute starting now. Okay, that's 1 minute. So
Okay.
you have 2 minutes starting from now, please.
All right. So the person that I admire a lot since I was little is Emma Watson. So she was an actor in Harry Potter, and growing up, I was a big fan of the series, and I have watched all the movies, and I have read all the books, and you know, I usually binge watch the movies after I get to home after school quite a lot. So, you know, the reason that I really liked Emma Watson when I was a little girl is because she was a really rational and intelligent character. She acted, you know, amazingly in the movies, and she was the character who always helped her friends out and always make, wise making decisions. But growing up, I still, grow interest in her, and I still watch her. I still follow her on social media and all other platforms, and I can see that she has become an icon um, you know, in supporting feminism, and she also supports for human rights. So that's why that's why even when I grow up, I still, see her as a idol. I still idolize her. I still admire her for how amicable she is to her fans and how supportive she is to, to other women, to other people, and also how good she is at doing her job as an actor and also at a feminist. And that's a person that I really admire, and I hope to, have a chance
Okay, that's
in the
2 minutes. That's
yeah.
2 minutes. Okay, so first thing is you. The first thing you can do to improve it a lot is
Yes.
give me some examples. So
Yeah.
you gave me a lot of different things that she does, that she
Yeah.
that she seems really helpful, and that she supports other people. You said she's involved in human rights. Need to
Yeah.
give me an example of
Yeah.
something. Yeah, that would make it a lot easier. Otherwise, it sounds like you were just giving a list
Yeah, her list
of
of
her
wishes.
different qualities, which
Yes.
doesn't give you the chance to show your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
All right. If you're just going to say to me, well, I think she's really nice and she's a great actor and she supports other people and she's involved in human rights and is, like I say, just a list of things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you need to, like I say, tell more of a story by using an example.
Yeah. I
Okay. So,
remember that, but I just I couldn't have enough time to think of it.
all right.
Yeah, now I
But
can
that,
think. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so that's this is why we're practicing, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is number one. So that is the main thing you need to do to improve. You need to be able to tell a story about Emma Watson. So
Yes.
a for example story
Yeah.
of one of the many different qualities you mentioned. Okay. The other thing I want you to try and do, this one's a little bit harder, because it's become part of your speaking, and I used to do this all the time, is that you keep saying you know. All
Oh,
right. You are
yeah, I
saying it
didn't even notice that.
about every second sentence you say, you know, you know, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I say, as it becomes a habit after a while. You don't even know you are saying it. You
Yeah.
know. Okay. But so I'm just trying to make you aware of it. If so, try and get rid of it if you can, because it just it doesn't it doesn't add any value to what you are saying.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
keeping on saying, yeah, yeah. It's a very young person thing to say.
Yes.
The other one is like, of course. Fortunately, you don't say that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we'll do the same one again. Okay. Going to do Emma
Oh,
Watson
okay.
again because I think it's good actually if you have a few of these just in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because you can probably use Emma Thompson for probably several different topics.
Mhm.
Obviously, famous person. Tell me about a movie you enjoyed. you know, you can talk about Emma Watson again.
Yeah.
Okay, a movie I used to really enjoy. I really liked Emma Watson, and I really liked it. Sorry, it was Harry Potter, and I really liked it because I really like Emma Watson. And then you talk about Emma Watson. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you think of an example of something,
Something
about Emma Watson?
like a characteristic or an example?
Yeah, characteristic, or you mentioned, like I said, you mentioned human rights. Can you think of any human rights things she has done?
Yeah, she has like a charity or
Yeah.
yeah,
Do
for
you know do you know anything about it for enough for 2 or 3 sentences?
I don't even know. I don't even remember the name of it, but
Okay.
I
That
don't.
that doesn't matter. That doesn't
Oh,
matter. But if you can just say a little bit about what she does, like I say, as an example, and also to stop you just giving a list of reasons.
yes.
Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. As I say, you need to find a way to show your vocabulary. Remember that video I showed you a couple of weeks ago of
Yeah.
that of the Indian student who was
Yes.
telling the story about how she met her best friend.
Yes.
Okay, and she told that whole story about how they met in class, and how she gave her the sign with her hand that she wanted to be friends, and the other girl didn't give her the sign, and
Yeah.
she remember all of that. She told a story,
Yeah.
and so she felt really hurt because she didn't get the sign.
Yeah.
So she didn't just say, this girl was my friend because I thought she looked amazing and she was kind and she had nice eyes. She told a story about something that happened. So,
Yes.
right. So that's what you need to aim for. And I think that is what will help you get a good score. Not
Yeah.
not just giving a list of adjectives or qualities or whatever. Anyway, let me know when you're ready to go again. We'll do the same thing again.
Okay. Uh,
So yeah, just take your time because we're just practicing. I mean, you could even describe a scene from a Harry Potter movie
I was going to
that
do that.
features her.
Yeah. Um, I think it's okay now.
Okay, so you're ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. All right, so you have 2 minutes starting now.
Okay. So a well-known person that I really admire is Emma Watson. She is widely known for, for her character in Harry Potter and Beauty and the Beast. So growing up, I was a big fan of the series Harry Potter. I have watched all the movies and I have read all the books in the series, but Emma Watson act as Hermione, which was my favorite character in the series. And in the movies, I liked her the most, and I got really hooked up with her because she got this really great smile, and she was always rational and intelligent. She always make wise decisions in every situations. And to emphasize on that, although she was always strict to herself, but she this one time she broke the rule to help rescue her friend Ron Wesley in the woods. So that's why I think she was also a warm-hearted girl. And you know, when I grow up older, I still follow her on social media and other platforms, and I have seen that when she grew older, she still do charity, and she has become a feminist, which she supports feminism, and she has give public speech about that. She also has this charity organization for blind children in Switzerland, which help out a lot of children, in need. And she always puts her best effort and her heart in every work that she does. I think that's really dedicated of her. That's why
Okay, that's
her.
2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. Okay, so that was better. That was better. So yeah, you fill up the 2 minutes very easily
Yeah.
once you start using some examples.
Yes.
So this time, what I want you to do, okay, is now this is more about your style, all right, and
Yeah.
just relax a little bit more if you can, like you're telling me the story. I'll see if I can do it for you. A person I really admire is the actress Emma Watson, who I grew up watching. She was Hermione in the Harry Potter movies. And the first thing that attracted me to her, I I really remember this scene where she and Harry and Ron and they were really scared because the bad person in the movie was chasing them, and Ron and Harry were didn't know what to do. But Emma, she was just so sensible, and she took charge. And she showed me that was one of the first examples that I've seen of how a woman, a girl, can be strong and stronger than the boys, and that she was the sensible one. And while they were while they were panicking and didn't know what to do, she took control and she got them out of that bad situation. So that was the first time that I really noticed her, and I was really impressed with what she did. And I've followed her career ever since.
Yeah.
See what I've done?
Yes.
Okay, so I've slowed right down and I'm just telling you a story from my memory of a scene that I really enjoyed. And so I kind of tried to laugh a little bit while I was remembering, that scene and say, and use a bit more emotion in my voice,
Yeah.
but still so it's natural, just saying, wow, I was so impressed with her when I
My
first,
emotions. Yeah, I didn't give my emotions.
yeah, yeah. So did that make sense, what I was doing?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So that's what I want you to do this time. But however, we'll change topics. Shall we?
Okay.
Do you want to change topic, or do you want to keep going with Emma Watson?
Oh, it's okay. We can change the topic,
Okay. So we'll just do another. So we'll go to the next one. All right. Again, these are all very common IELTS topics, so you could easily get one of these.
Yes.
So like I say, it's good to practice these anyway, because this could be useful for you on Sunday if you've already practiced it.
Yes.
All right, so an event, festival, celebration you enjoyed. So obviously you need to say what it is and why you enjoyed it so much. But you need to be able to talk obviously in some detail about
Yes.
what exactly happened there, and paint a picture of
Yes.
what it looked like and what it felt like or what it sounded like and how you felt. Okay.
Okay.
So all those sort of things. What was the weather like? Was it a hot day? Was it a cold day? Was it inside? Was it at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Was it crowded? Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All those things. So again, you're just doing something from your memory. Just shut your eyes and talk and recreate that atmosphere for me. That's what you are aiming to do.
Yes. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you've got 1 minute starting to prepare, starting from now.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1 minute. Thank you, Paula.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so 2 minutes starting from now. Thank you.
Okay. So last year I had the opportunity to attend the Lantern Festival, which is also known as the Mid Autumn Festival, and it is often held in the middle of October. And I went there with my sister and my mom. Um, so the festival was held in a park in the center of the city, and I really liked the atmosphere there because even before the Lantern Festival started, the excitement has filled all of the atmosphere, and people are waiting for the event to start, and people people with all ages, come to attend with joy in their eyes, and especially the children there, they are really excited, and they're really ecstatic about the event. And also, with the one thing that I especially like there is the lanterns, which are crafted really meticulously, and I just love seeing them all over the place. It just, created a warm, a welcoming atmosphere for people to come. And as I strolled across the street in the event, there are also food trucks that we can try out the local foods there. And my mom and I tried out menchang which was my favorite food of all time. And I really enjoy spending time there. And I think this festival, has a rich culture, and has been, celebrated for many years to help us to connect it more with each other, with our neighbors, and with our
Okay, that's 2 minutes. Okay, so not bad, Paula. Not bad, not bad. You're getting the idea.
yeah,
So the one thing, of course, you missed out, which you could have talked about, okay,
yeah,
is what happens at the Lantern Festival.
yeah, yeah, and I,
That's the obvious thing. You know, we went to the Lantern Festival, Midwinter
but
Festival, and this is what happens.
yeah,
You
and
know,
I get to
what,
that.
what, 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 what? So, okay, so we'll do it again. This time, I mean, it's good. So you painted a picture of the atmosphere and all the people with joy in their eyes, and you used some good words, ecstatic, that kind of thing, Paula. Great, great,
Yeah.
great vocabulary. Okay, that's good. All right, but like I say, the main thing you missed out,
Yes.
the easiest thing, what happens
Yes.
at the Lantern Festival? What do they do? What do the lanterns look like? Are they big? Are they small? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, do they have lights in them or not? Do they set them
Yeah.
on fire? I don't know. You tell
Okay.
me. Okay. All right. Do you need any more time to prepare, or do you want to start again?
I can start now.
Okay. Cool. All
So,
right.
okay.
All right, just start whenever you're ready.
Okay. So last year I had the opportunity to attend the Lantern Festival, which is also known as the Mid Autumn Festival. And it is usually celebrated in the middle in October. And I went to the festival with my mom and my sister, and it was held in, a park in the center of my city. So even before the festival started, I really love the atmosphere there because the excitement just filled in the air with people with all ages come enjoy with their children and with their family. And especially the children was really ecstatic and, happy to be there to just run around and play with each other. And the one thing that I particularly love about the festival is that the lanterns, they were meticulously crafted. Um, they come in different shapes and in different colors, and they're all over the places. And you can buy some, and you can and there is a specific place where you can come there and you can pay the money to do a lantern by yourself, which I did one and I could even take it home. So, the experience that I got there was just amazing. And um and after that we strolled around the streets and we saw some food trucks with also sold bánh nướng, which is my favorite food. I enjoyed it with my mom, and you know, it was just a wonderful experience to go to the festival because I think this, our traditional festival that have been celebrated many years, and it is the opportunity that we
Okay,
get.
that's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So getting better, but I
I was- yeah.
still want you to tell me about the lanterns.
Yeah,
Okay. You
yeah,
didn't.
but
I was
I
still
think
waiting to hear about what is a lantern.
I think I was running out of time, so
Mm. So yeah, I mean, so you've got the right element. So this is the one thing that's missing. You talked about what it
yeah,
is, who you went with, all the children running around playing with each other. Okay. Now I want to hear about the lanterns. What does a lantern look like?
yeah,
Why would you make? I mean, you talked about the lanterns, many colors, such
yeah,
as, you know,
yeah, such as,
what colors?
yeah,
Yes.
and different shapes, such as,
Yeah, such as, a lantern. How big are the lanterns? And like I say, the lanterns, do they have an electric light in them, or do they have like a candle in them? This sort
yeah,
of thing. Are the lanterns different shapes?
yeah,
Or are they all round, or are they all square, or something? Do they have things hanging off them? Um,
yes,
like I say, how big are they? As big as a person, or as big as a child, or only as big as a watermelon? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that sort of thing, I
yeah,
is what you're missing now.
okay,
But everything else is fine. And then after the festival, and obviously this is what you need to write down in your notes. Okay, Lantern Festival. Who did I go with? Who did I go with? So sorry, Lantern Festival. So that'll remind you to say what it is.
yeah,
Um, you know, you write down where, who. Okay, lanterns. Describe lanterns. Okay.
yeah, the square buttons.
Yeah, yeah. Crowd. Okay, talk about the crowd. That's where you just mentioned the children. Okay, who was there? All right,
Yes,
and then food. Write down food afterwards to remind you to talk about, as you did. After the festival, there are many different food stalls there, and we crossed the road and we went to and found some of my favorite food. Which is bun cha or something like that. Whatever.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yes, it makes sense.
Okay, so all you are writing down are like the trigger words or phrases that will trigger the memory for you in the correct order. Okay?
Yeah, Yes.
Oh, okay. So this time, I would like please to hear about the lanterns.
Yes. Okay.
You keep teasing me about these lanterns,
And
and
I wanted to, like,
I haven't got a picture of these lanterns. What is a lantern?
okay, okay,
Okay. All right. Are you ready to go again?
okay.
Okay.
Um,
Whenever you're ready, just start.
okay. Okay. Um, okay, I think I start now.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Like I say, if you just want to organize your notes for a little bit, that's fine. Just to make sure you've got everything in the order that you want.
Yes.
Okay? All right. Just whenever
Alright.
you're ready. All right.
Okay.
Start. Okay.
So, last year I had the opportunity to attend the Lantern Festival, which is also known as the Mid-Autumn Festival, and it is usually celebrated in the middle of October. And the last year I went there with my mom and my sister, and it was held in a park located in the center of my city. And even before the festival started, I just love the atmosphere there because the excitement and the anticipation just filled all over everywhere, and people with all ages, they come with their family, their children, and they are waiting with joy to start the event. And the one specific thing that uh, I was mesmerized is is the lanterns. The lanterns were meticulously crafted, and there are countless colorful lanterns come with all sizes and all shapes. There are round ones, there are cubes one, and there are also just small little one besides the big ones that are hang around the streets. And all of that just, create a magical atmosphere with a warm, welcoming air with all people, attending there. And, as the festival was, drew to a close. Okay, can I start over again? I just forgot all. I was, focused on the lanterns, and I forgot all.
That's okay. That's okay because we know you can do the other bits. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's getting better with the lanterns. You talked about the shape. You said they were all different shapes, all different sizes. What are they made of, by the way?
Oh, you know, it's this specific type of paper, but
Right. Right.
but
That's all.
the,
The lanterns are made of paper. Okay.
uh,
And the paper is covered in some sort of glue or something, then paint. All right.
yeah,
Just something like that. Okay. Does that make sense? So you don't need to know how the lantern is built, obviously, but just give me, as you were starting to do, just some idea of, so I can see what
yeah.
the lantern looks like in my mind. Which,
Okay.
like I say, so that's why I was asking what's it made of. So now I know it's a paper lantern. They come in all different shapes, all
Yeah.
different sizes, all different colors. Um, and how are they displayed? Do people hold the lanterns, or are they put on some sort of pole? You know, how many are there? You haven't told me how many there were.
I said countless because
Oh,
there were
right,
a lot.
countless. Okay, countless. All right, there were just countless. Or
Yeah,
you'd
it
say
was,
like there were hundreds and hundreds of lanterns,
yes.
all spread all over the park. The park is quite big. It's about the size maybe of a couple of football fields. Okay, and
Yeah.
every couple of meters there was a different lantern.
Yeah.
All right. So it instantly gives me a picture of this big area, which is full of colorful and different size shaped paper lanterns.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And this then, because you got lost, this is where you need to be looking at your notes. What comes after
Yes.
lanterns? Oh, yes, food. Yeah.
Yes.
And then you can get on to the food. So you don't need. Does that make sense, Paula? So I don't mean for
I'm
you to
taking
spend.
notes.
I don't want you necessarily to spend a minute talking about the lanterns. You don't need to, but you
Yeah,
just give me some idea of the lanterns, and then
yeah,
go on to the other things you mentioned, like the children running around, playing with each other, and then the food, which you really enjoy. Okay.
yeah. All right.
Okay. And so,
Okay.
like, again, this is why I say this is where your notes are so important. Just one word. You can look down at the paper and you know, oh, yes, food. Yeah.
Yes.
What did we have to eat? What did
Mhm.
that taste like? It was the best banh mi I ever had, or wasn't very good because it was a street one, but I was so hungry that it tasted good anyway. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, please start.
Okay. Uh,
Do you want me to start you? Okay.
oh no,
Um,
it's okay. Okay. Yes.
all right. It's all right.
I can
Miss,
start now.
all right. Miss Chan. All right.
Yes.
This is part 2. So you've had 1 minute to look at the topic. So now you have 2 minutes to tell me about the topic, starting from now. Thank you.
Okay. So last year I had the opportunity to attend the Lantern Festival, also known as the Mid-Autumn Festival. It is usually, celebrated in the middle of October. And last year I went there with my mom and my sister. And the festival was held in a park located in the center of the city. And even before the Lantern Festival started, I really loved the atmosphere there because, of the anticipation and the excitement. It was filled all over the air with people coming with all ages, and they attend with the family and the children. And specifically, I was mesmerized. The most thing that I love there that I was mesmerized by are the lanterns because, they were meticulously crafted and there were countless colorful lanterns all over the place, coming with different shapes and sizes. There are cubes one, round one, and they're made of paper and covered in wood frames, and you can see them everywhere in the park. They are hanging on the trees. There are people held holding them in their hands, and they're also, all across the road. And all of that just created this magical atmosphere, a warm, welcoming atmosphere with all people attending and sharing the moment with each other. And as I strolled down the road, we also come across some food trucks, and I had this great bánh nướng that I shared with my mom, and it was like really good. They also,
Okay. That's 2 minutes, Paula. 2 minutes already.
really,
Yes.
I
Yes.
haven't finished yet. Oh my
I
God.
know. Okay. So,
Oh,
all right. So that's much better, Paula.
okay.
Much better. Okay. Much
But
better. So now I can see the lanterns. You mentioned they're hanging from the trees. They're made of paper. They are all different shapes and sizes. Um, some of them people are holding them.
yeah,
Okay. And you talked about the atmosphere. Great. Much better. Well, much better. And so you can see straight away now how easy it is to fill 2 minutes.
yeah.
once once you just get into a little bit of detail and describe that the atmosphere and how you felt. Great. All great. So you only just got started on the food. Okay.
Yeah, I just started on the food. I
Yeah,
was
which is fine. Which is fine, but it doesn't matter. You got to the end of 2 minutes. Yeah, easily.
No, but
Easily.
like you once like taught me that we need to have like a confident, a strong ending.
Yes, a strong
So
ending, I know. I know that, but that is only if you can. Okay, doesn't matter. I've decided maybe that's not so important now. So not
Okay.
to focus so much on the ending. Of
Okay.
course, it's great if you can have one, but it's better that you just paint the picture and tell the story during the 2 minutes. And even if they stop you halfway through a sentence before you've had a chance to give your strong ending,
Yeah.
just doesn't matter, I think, because and you're using your vocabulary is great. Okay, so you've got lots of band nine words in there, which is great. You know,
Yeah.
meticulously crafted. You know, all that
Yeah.
sort of thing is great. Um,
Okay.
okay, so just for some of them, actually, I think yeah, we'll stop now, Paul, because I don't want to wear you out, and I also that's enough of this topic.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worn out or anything. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's enough, obviously, of this. Yeah, yeah. If we do the same topic too many times, it starts to become, you know, not natural
Yeah.
because you become too practiced at it.
Yes.
But yeah. So what you were doing was you painted the picture for me. Okay. So now I know what it was. Okay, Lantern Festival, midwinter, who you went with, where it
Yeah.
was, okay, what the lanterns looked like, what the atmosphere was like, how it made you feel. Okay, I heard all of that. Okay,
Yes.
it was great. Okay, what the children were doing. Okay, all right, what people were doing. All right, so that was all good, Paula. All good. All
Okay.
good. So the only thing, and we'll work on this next time, when you say things like, I notice when you say meticulously crafted, just slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it sounds like, and I know this is partly because you've done it 4 times now, but it
Uh-huh.
starts to sound like you've rehearsed it. The
Yeah.
lanterns were meticulously crafted. You know, it sounds like you're reading from.
Yeah, it's like because it was like in my notes, so I
Mm,
should have to,
mm, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Sure, sure. So to make it sound more natural, just slow down a little bit on them. The lanterns were beautiful. I could see they were meticulously crafted.
Yeah.
Um, they were made of paper, on a wooden frame, and so many different colors. The ones I liked most were the blue ones, or
Yes.
whatever.
Okay.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you are not saying as well as
Yeah.
often. That's good. That's good. If you say it once or twice, it doesn't matter, of course. Doesn't matter.
I've said it like once or twice, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that,
Mm.
actually.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just stop myself.
Yes. So, like I say, I wanted to make you aware of it, but not to worry about it, because I want you to be thinking about telling the story, not thinking about how many
I
times have
know.
I said Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. All right. So that's good, Paula. So what you did, the first talk you gave me this afternoon and the last one, there's a big difference between them. Last one was much, much better.
Yes.
The first one you
Thank
gave
you.
me was just a list.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
This one you painted a picture for me. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what you are trying to do with any topic, you know.
Uh-huh.
So and just applying that to these 3 topics here, you first one you paint me a picture of Emma Watson and Hermione and what
Yes.
she did in Harry Potter. Second one, as you just done, you painted me a picture of the Lantern Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and obviously third one, if we got around to doing that, I'll get you some more topics for Thursday, but you'd need to paint me a picture of the sport, what it's like to either watch the sport or play the sport or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and how it feels. So that's how you paint the picture. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay, good. So you've done really well.
Yes, thank
You've
you.
improved a lot. Okay. So do you have any questions for me?
Not for now.
Okay, so I hope what I've said makes sense and is helpful.
Yeah, that makes sense. Of course,
Yeah,
it does, yes.
yeah.
Just
But
need to
like I say, again, you can see that last one you had so much to talk about suddenly
yeah.
that it was much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once you
Just
start to
give it
concentrate
details,
on
right?
the experience.
In more details.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, lovely to see you, and
Yeah.
good work. That's great.
Okay. Thank
All
you
right.
for
So yeah,
having.
so just send me your essay when you're ready.
Yes. Okay. I will
Okay.
send them in this afternoon.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
No hurry. And then I will see you on Thursday at
Yes.
2:30. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, where's Mum, by the way?
Oh, she went to my grandparents' place.
Oh,
You
has
know,
she? She gone out.
yeah, because like, yeah, somehow suddenly my grandpa called and
Hmm.
he said that she needs to be right there immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a big deal with, my mom, you know, she just she has always been called like that.
Hmm. I know.
So called like that, and she has
Yeah. Yeah.
to do all the works.
Hmm. Yeah, I know. Very annoying for her. Well,
Yeah,
she's
it is.
told me about that, and that your
Yeah.
grandfather always calls her.
Yeah,
She
always
doesn't.
her. I don't
Yeah,
know why. Yeah,
doesn't call your aunts.
yeah, I've asked her that
Mm,
previously. I was like, but why did they only call you? Like,
yes.
why do you have to,
Mm,
take all this, yeah.
yeah, but it's cause your mother is too kind and helpful. That's the problem.
And I think, like because she is also, the firstborn.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. I can
Okay.
talk to her later. Okay, Paula, like I say, enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. So,
Okay.
yeah, good work. Good
See you
work.
again on Thursday.
You've
Yes.
improved a
Thank you
lot
for
today.
helping me out.
Okay, you're welcome. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.